This is a brief overview of ProcessMaker's account opening and treasury origination solution. So what you can see here is I'm logged in as if I'm a business banker, where I want to see certain things in my dashboards. I can see certain statuses, trends, what's in process, etc. All of these dashboards are configurable, customizable to the particular role or the individual, of course, based off the seniority or the position that they have. For example, a chief banking officer may have a very different view than a retail banker, etc. If we look at the top navigation, you'll see I'm currently at my dashboard. You can very easily go and look for a customer. I can drill down and look at specific clients and look up information about them. I can look at anything that's in process, so all of my workflows as they come in, whether in your account opening, treasury origination, those that are due this week. And of course, we can sort and filter these based off, again, the role and the individual. Individual to-do tasks, maybe past due, things that are upcoming or all open tasks. We also have a notification engine where people can see and chat between parties, both with internal as well as external stakeholders. You can see internal notifications that happen kind of in real time as part of this component. And of course, all of this can go back and forth. For example, if I look at this PDF that was shared with me, and I'm a particular person at the institution, I can start leveraging our chat tool to say, this looks great, but I need more information. And we can send that, and what you're going to see, of course, is all these comments fire off in real time, and they show up in the notification engine. So whether it's a comment from a colleague, or whether it's a file that's been shared, whether it's a new application that's been submitted by a customer, all of these notifications come seamlessly into this notification engine for the particular banker. And of course, they can very easily go through the whole document library as well to see any files that have come in, whether it's photo IDs from the client or a variety of other things. And all of these are very easy to share with other parties internally at the institution. But so far, what we've done is really looked at the banker's view. Now we're going to switch and look briefly at the customer's view. So for example, I'm going to look at this application here where a customer can apply for a new account with services added to that online. Of course, this can be done embedded within your financial institution's website. You can also take that and send it via a secure portal, via email to your clients. But right here, you'll see kind of a wizard-style application. This allows it to be very easy for your customers to fill out. It's also built with collaboration in mind, recognizing that sometimes there's questions that come up. But in this particular case, as you see the messaging, let's get started, all of this can be configured to your particular institution in terms of the messaging. Let's say we want to open a personal account. Great, we can do that, or alternatively, maybe a business account. So let's say it's ABC company, and we start filling in the relevant information. You'll notice that we have help text as well as validation to make sure that the client can fill out everything, making it as simple as possible to use. They can continue through the process. Maybe they want to add signers to the account. And then, of course, again, it asks various questions. Would you like to open a bank account? Yes. Maybe you want to open a checking account, and ABC company is the main account holder, and Peter Brown is the signer. And what kind of services do we want? Maybe we want ACH services and mobile banking. And all of this is configurable to the institution, so you can set up your business rules based off of your particular products and services that you offer. And now the client can get to the verification piece. This is where they can upload directly any documentation they need to provide. For example, they can upload a driver's license. This all works with mobile devices as well, so they can take a picture of their driver's license and load that in. You'll also note that because ACH was selected, We also have a requirement for personal financial statements, among other things. This is a smart documentation tool that knows exactly, based off of the business rules, what it needs to collect to stay compliant, as well as based off of your bank's policies. And then at that point, the customer can go to the review and finalize. They can see everything, make sure that they read through any disclosures, terms and conditions, and they can submit the application. Alternatively, they can talk to a banker right here with our contact system, which we'll go through in a moment. And of course, they can very easily go back through and check their work, make sure everything looked good. Maybe they go back and they select additional services. But ultimately, when we come down, we also can capture a signature here. So we're going to sign for John here, John Doe, and then go on to submit that. Alternatively, with many situations, we find that customers may need a little additional assistance. So they can click this button to talk with a banker. They can receive a live meeting with email via virtual meetings, whether that's a Zoom account or GoToMeeting or other video webcam systems. They can send it via SMS, or they can schedule a date and time to speak with the banker and pull up calendars. All in all, this gives you a sense of the customer's experience. And all of these requests then come in through our queuing system, where they come into the banker. You can see how they come in. You'll see statuses, who's participating, when it was started, where it's at in the process. All of this is searchable, and you can very easily search by name of the customer, the type of account, or any of the other data, how much they intend on funding. Really, any of the data that we've collected is all searchable here. You can also send this to other folks internally. You can schedule a report to be run. Maybe you want to have this run on an iterative basis, so the banker gets to see this in their inbox every Monday morning at 8 a.m. But this really allows you guys to control kind of who does what, when, and how. And of course, you can turn on alerts both within the system, where a banker will get notified right away, but you can also have them do push notifications through other methods, whether it's an email notification or a scheduled report. So this really makes sure that all of your team knows who's doing what, when, and how, so that you can stay on top of these. And ultimately, what we've found with our clients, that maybe account opening takes somewhere between a couple days and a couple weeks with commercial accounts, and really be able to streamline this and get this down to within, say 24 to 48 hours. Hopefully this is a good overview of ProcessMaker's commercial account opening and treasury origination solution. Thank you for your time.